Hola.
Welcome back to the LTAS podcast.
Haven't done an episode in quite a while.
We don't have Trenton here, which is good.
Or Aaron.
Or anyone else.
It's far more intimate.
It's really intimate.
Hey guys.
It's just two guys just sitting here
In a basement.
No,
the studio.
In the studio.
In the studio.
The professional studio with nothing but a computer and sitting at a bar stool.
At a bar. No alcohol though.
Non-alcoholic.
Straight edge. Living the life.
Okay, so
we have a few topics.
We're both in college actually, and we wanted to talk about some stories or whatever we have on our mind about it. So.
Let's do your
okay
first.
The controversy.
Let's get that over. Zach controversy. No one. I was gonna say like you might already know, but I know no one knows.
No one knows. I've only got 200 subscribers, so I made this video about I want to say last December, and I had no intentions of it actually blowing up at all, and it was more of like, okay, I'm just going to throw stuff out there and see if it sticks, because I don't know what kind of videos I want to upload. You know, I was doing video essays about stuff, and, you know, it took me a while to, like, you know, write the script and blah, blah, blah. So I was working on this video. I'm like, I'm not just going to cut it and, like, because I want to throw something up there, stay a little bit consistent, even though I'm not consistent. It takes me, like, 2 months just to upload something. But the first month it was up there, it didn't really gain any traction. First couple months, really, but over time it like blew up, and like now it's got like about 70 or 80,000 views, and it's not a very good video. I'll be honest. You know, I was trying to figure out how to really record audio properly, and my narration is horrible. I stumble quite a bit. But that leads to now in September, there's this dude that literally wrote an article about my video and just ripped it in two. And
are you admitting that it was a bad video?
I'll admit it's a bad video, but I did actual research for it.
Well, he didn't care about the construction of the video. He cared about your research, didn't he?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Where's the email at?
Let us address the official PC.
Yeah, but I mean, like, dude, come on. This is just about a story of a bulldozer. And
the killdozer.
Killdozer. I mean, and this guy, like, really, really cares about the killdozer. Oh, yeah, by the way, you know how I found this article? Some dude left a comment and said that I was fake news. And also, he said that I was, like, part of the libtards or whatever.
Libtard? Well, it's because the guy in case no one knows, the killdozer was this thing that this dude made because he got pissed about fucking something about his land being infringed on by big companies. He didn't even
capitalize my name.
Or something like that. And, so he decided to build a bulldozer and kill people. Well, he didn't kill anyone except for himself.
See all the categories he has? Anti-government, fake news.
Hey, you know this guy's red pilled.
Guy's red pilled. Do you want to see a picture of the guy?
Well, he has a picture of himself?
Yeah, he's got a picture of himself.
This is great audio content.
Yeah, we'll link it. We'll link it in the description.
That's the guy?
Yeah.
I thought it would be like a teenager. It's like a freaking 50-year-old man.
No, that guy's at least 60 or 70. He was published extensively for 28 years as a reporter, editor, and columnist, and received numerous statewide and regional awards for his writing. He's also, the Redneck Review of Literature.
Oh my god. He doesn't look like a redneck, though. He looks like just some dude. Like, he doesn't, like, dress the part.
And, you know...
He's got some, like, inspirational quotes.
Award-winning... Okay, I'm not gonna rip the guy in two. We can actually call him two.
No, we're not
gonna
calling him.
I know we're not doing that. I did it.
I just like how he made a.
He did a video. I'm not gonna play the.
Don't play it. Just turn it off. Oh God, stop.
So.
By the way, the guy in the killdozer didn't kill anyone. He didn't succeed in that. He just broke a bunch of buildings. I think did he kill himself?
Yeah, he killed himself.
He killed himself at the end because he didn't want to get punished or something. But yeah, he just built a big bulldozer that. He didn't build the bulldozer. He covered the bulldozer in metal plates, and he made it bulletproof, and so the cops couldn't do anything about it.
I'll try to summarize this article he wrote on me. So essentially, some guy tipped him my video through email and said, "Hey man, how do you feel about this?" And he's like, I went to his YouTube link and watched the video and posted blah blah blah, and he's like, "It's bogus, and it's pretty much out of lies and crap." And he goes on about like the pictures I use aren't really from Granby, Colorado. And I'm like, I can't really, when I was making it, you can't really find anything about Granby, Colorado. I mean, who's in Granby, Colorado?
Google Granby, Colorado. It's empty. You don't need to actually Google Granby, Colorado. I believe you that there's nothing useful. One of the first pictures is the Killdozer. Well, I thought I saw it.
Never mind. No, it isn't. But, yeah, so it's pretty much just him, like, ripping me in half.
So who was at fault here?
What?
Well, who was at fault? You or him?
I guess I was at fault. I don't know. He said his closing statement's really great. The bogus YouTube is. He says YouTube, by the way. He doesn't say YouTuber. He says the bogus YouTube is one egregious example of how wrong the narrative is, and it's not as if this is an isolated, unknown video. It has been viewed 70,000 times as of September 17th. No wonder why people think Heemeyer was right and is a folk hero. Zach has managed to produce a bogus Killdozer YouTube video that is a true statement to our post-truth era where false narrative make heroes our villains. As our presidents would say, so sad.
No, it wouldn't say so sad. It would be sad !
So
it's huge and wet. That's what he was talking about when he described the recent hurricanes. He called them huge and wet. He's funny. I love him.
So yeah, I was a good sport about it, and I responded to him or his article, and I just said, "Good article, man. I like your criticism and your argument. I appreciate it."
Well, he didn't seem to be mad about it.
He wasn't seem to be mad.
He responded. Was like, "Oh, okay."
I just reached back out to him. I was like, "I'll be nice." I mean, he wasn't mad, but he's like. I'll stay. I've never had this happen to me before, so I mean, my reaction was like, do I just contact the guy or?
Well, of course you didn't, because not much people would make articles about a YouTube video made by a YouTube account with 200 subs, and they wouldn't like rant about it. Like, who does that?
I don't know.
He does, I guess. I don't know. Whoever emailed him was like, "This is a danger."
I don't even know why he. Okay, he didn't capitalize the thanks, by the way, which kind of irritates me.
He lives in
he's a hick, probably.
Mean. He's probably a nice guy.
No, he's probably a nice guy. He sounds like a good journalist. Like, check out his stuff.
It does look professional.
If you're interested about, we'll link it. We'll link it down below.
Don't give him hate either.
I'm not gonna. Don't give him hate. If anyone's actually watching this, but
honestly, it honestly seems like you're in the wrong when you read the article out loud. You made him really mad. He's really passionate about this.
He's really passionate.
He really likes the Killdozer, America's first supervillain. I'll call it that. Dude, he's like a comic book supervillain. The Killdozer guy.
We talked about it before. We've had discussions
on the episode or
on the Killdozer.
We've had discussions on the Killdozer. Yes.
So, for the email, he just said, "Thanks for your input. I'll send you the book if you'd like," which I'm not going to respond and be like, "I don't want your book," pretty much. I mean, sadly, early blogs and articles about the rampage sort of set the line for facts that were twisted. My book tries to clarify all that, but the online narrative is generally based on some wrong information, which makes Marv look like he was truly wronged, which he wasn't. Of course, if the town had blocked his road or cut his sewer, I would have been on his side and written about it all the time. But that's not what happened. Anyways, thanks, Patrick. So, yeah, that's pretty much the beef.
There's not really beef, more like a 60-year-old man decided to respond to a 200 sub YouTube channel on a video that was apparently dramatizing something. But, okay. Oh, see, no, look, you're making good content because you have no yellow dollar signs.
I got copyright claims.
Why do you have copyright claims?
Because I used
Did you use music?
No.
Or
I guess it was kind of music a little bit.
You make your own music. Why didn't you use your own music?
No, it wasn't music. It was. I used a clip and I used it too long, but I mean, they're not going to benefit for anything for his 50 view video. I'll show you my most viewed. Obviously, it's the Killdozer. But I mean, some of my content.
There's a huge jump from your most viewed to your second most viewed. And your second, why the Tasmanian tiger became extinct. You have like no like direction. You just choose random stuff to talk about.
Just throwing stuff out there, to be honest. So, yeah, mostly video essays. I mean, I don't really care if anyone checks out my channel or not. I really don't care.
I don't care anything.
Oh, here's the plug. Here's the plug. No.
YouTube.com/Zach. I don't know what his channel name is.
You're my friend.
Why is there an update on the...
Dude, use this. Subscribe to me.
Don't roast your subscribers, bro. Go back to there. What's the thing down on the podcast channel? Mm-hmm. There was a notification. I love your signature right there, by the way.
Yeah, it's horrible. Freaking horrible. I didn't know what to put as a banner. So, the LTAS podcast?
Yeah, click on it.
Podcast full of memes and uncomfortable people.
I love that description. It was that was forged by me. No, we already had a YouTube episode. A month ago is his last upload.
Compared my monthly views to his monthly views.
Oh my god, it's like watching a puppy get stepped on. Dude, it's like his is all the way in the... Who cares? This isn't important.
Okay, so...
And you only get that much views because you make things about weird stuff. Like, you're probably the only one who talked about why the Tasmanian devil doesn't exist anymore.
Actually, there's quite a bit.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's not watch you. Stop it. No soundboards.
Okay, you want to move on to the next topic? That's a good remix. I like that remix.
Okay, don't click on it though.
I'm not gonna click on it.
Don't play anything like you tried to do in the past. Oh, do we need to do our ASMR of the day?
Oh yeah, the ASMR.
Keep Trenton's tradition alive. Let's. It's a Mountain Dew can that was left out here, crushed. Okay. Sounds like we're living in like a hoarder's house because I said a Mountain Dew can that was just left out here.
Dude, my grandma.
What about
my grandma before she? You know, she's in the state she is now. It was like a serious hoarder in her old house.
Is she still a hoarder? It just hasn't accumulated yet?
No, she's got rid of a lot of stuff. She's done good for herself, but she would collect the weird, like, not trash, but like just weird like stuff. Antiques and weird crap, like a lot of it, and like you couldn't even get into her basement.
You ever been to someone's house and it looks like the inside of an Applebee's? Because it's got all the
really
old crap hanged up on the sides, or like the inside of 54th Street.
Yeah,
it's like that, only everywhere. Have you ever been to someone's house like that? Which is like vintage Americana. Yeah, it's just everywhere. That's
a little too much even for me.
Yeah, that's terrible.
No, but ugly. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, she's good. She's got better. Man, I can't remember what I was gonna say after that. But yeah, so that was pretty much that.
You're like, I have something to say, but it's inside me. Release it.
I honestly forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, here's something interesting. So I was randomly cruising around. Is that the right word? Cruising around eBay late at night.
Cruising? You mean looking around? You just say looking around eBay.
Looking for drifting.
Exploring eBay.
Exploring in depth. And I just came around.
Spelunking.
Spelunking. Diving in. I found... Dude, I'm thinking about buying it, actually. And
what are you buying?
Like an old 1500 Japanese samurai mask.
It's not... How do you know that's real? It's totally BS.
Ito. Wait a minute.
And you need a helmet with the mask.
Yeah, where is it at?
If it's one of these, it's fake.
No. Yeah, obviously. This is beautiful, man. What are you talking about? Man, that's cool.
That is,
Isn't it cool?
It looks real, but I mean, it could easily be
But
faked.
I don't understand the strap there.
That strap is definitely not original for the sole reason that it would have rotted away. So most of it's probably unoriginal, except for the metal plating.
Oh, I might still have to get it, though. I don't know.
Why would you get it, though? Where would you put it?
Cool. I don't know. I was thinking about, like, putting it on my wall or something. How would you feel about me if we move in next year? How would you feel about me having that on the wall?
I wouldn't care. I would be indifferent.
Okay.
You can't put holes in the wall.
Oh, dude, look at that, man. That's cool.
How much money is that?
I mean, it's real, I can't afford it, but
it's only $1,190. That means it's made out of garbo.
Yeah,
is what it means.
yeah, $50 a month for 24 months. Some of this stuff. Okay, I'm getting off track. But
so you wanted to buy a samurai mask on eBay?
Yeah, I thought it was cool. I don't have really anything. Oh yeah, this too.
That is definitely not something you'd buy.
This
on
is
eBay.
a pipe tomahawk.
Yeah, if you hit anything with that, it would shatter.
Dude,
would you smoke out of it?
No, just go with my grandma. Just go with my grandma.
Go with your grandma.
My grandma's a freaking redskin. Freaking smoke a fat blunt with her.
That sounded so racist.
Okay.
Was that racist?
No, it wasn't racist.
You are too. Let's just say you are.
I am. No, I am. Actually, both my grandparents are my mom's parents, but they're like both half. So then we're divulging.
You're digging yourself deeper in a hole.
But then
this is like when Elon smoked a blunt on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Just know that I am, okay? I mean, I don't really care.
Maybe you should give it to your grandma.
Actually, no, she's got a bunch of stuff in her house that's Native American.
Does she have a pipe made out of an axe?
She doesn't have a pipe, but she's
made out of an axe.
No, she doesn't. But that
add it to the collection.
She's got a bunch of dolls and stuff.
That's creepy.
Yeah, it is kind of.
Yeah, but that's definitely like fake or ancient. Anything under something like that under $300 is not worth buying.
Kingsville, Maryland. Okay, so hey Drew.
What?
How's college?
Oh, it's great.
You want to dox your college? No, I'm just kidding.
It's less weird if it's like, I mean, it's a place everyone knows, but
yeah, if it's like 30 or 40,000, there's no way people are finding you. But your school, ours, I guess, eventually our school's gonna have.
Yeah, you're in community now.
Yeah,
plebeian. Get out of here.
Yeah, but I'm transferring, so.
Let's hope that you can transfer as someone who's not considered a freshman, so that you don't have to live on campus.
Dude, I slay with a woman, man. No,
stop.
I'm just kidding.
No, you don't.
No, lie. I don't. I don't. Seriously,
don't lie to us like that. You're getting my hopes up.
More than you, dude. You couldn't even go to that.
Go to what?
I want to next year.
I never went to anything.
Yeah, I know, but I want to see you next year. Try to go up and talk to a woman.
No, it's not happening. Because social anxiety.
Dude, I get it all the time, bro. But
yeah, and do you remember how bad that went for you that one time?
Doesn't mean it's gonna happen again.
Are you sure about that?
Pretty sure, man. I'd rather try than not try at all.
Have we told on an episode your terrible experience on that date?
I think we did. I went on a recent, I guess, date, whatever you want to call it, with a girl, but it really wasn't. She drove me there. Like she literally
already lost your man card. It took 5 seconds.
No. Listen. I offered to drive, and she's like, "No, I don't want you to drive. I'm gonna drive." I'm like, okay.
Why are you so aggressive?
I can drive. I can drive you. I mean, there's no problem. She's like, I feel more comfortable. I'm like, okay. So we drive to the coffee shop.
Which coffee shop?
The one on the square.
Oh.
No, I'm not taking it to Trenton's.
He would have been working there probably.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been super awkward.
We're sitting there talking and just about she starts bringing up video stuff because I'm into video stuff. She starts bringing up Premiere Pro. I'm like, yeah, it's a good program. She's like, yeah, Final Cut is more, you know.
That's what we use Final Cut.
You guys use Final Cut?
We use
I don't really like Final Cut.
Final Cut, and then we also use
Windows Movie Maker.
No, but we use Audacity and Final Cut. We use Audacity is garbage, but we do use it for like small things. We haven't yet used most things because we're quite new into the semester, but we are making a radio, like a mock radio show right now, and we have to like make it from scratch. We have to make a list that plays everything. So like, I need to set up
All Star by
no, I guess actually I could probably play it because ours is like classic rock. Technically, is the station, but we could probably get. I could probably shove it in because it's Halloween themed. Because this is happening. It's gonna when we're done with it, it'll be around the middle of October.
It's so cheese, man.
It is a cheese class, and it's also super fun because you'll just be sitting in there, and then if you're sitting in one of the production rooms, it's like there's 3 rooms. You can see in all. There's a window straight through everywhere, and there's windows on the sides, so you can see who's in there doing stuff. And so when you're sitting in there, there's 2 that are like these big desks with mixer boards and all that, and they have a couple mics, but they're not meant for recording. Your eyes, like when you do that, it's like. And then they have one in the middle, in between, that's like a round table with a bunch of mics. It's kind of like a setup for people recording shows or interviews, and they're all connected. So I could speak, and it comes out of their speakers into that room. And they can do that too. So if we say yes, they can talk to us, we can just hear them talk. Because the mics are always on, the way that they're hooked up. So like, because all the powers goes through the board where you move the little slider up and down or click the mute or record or whatever. And it's people will just be like, hey, do you want to hear my ad? And we'll be like talking, hey guys, do you want to hear our ad? We'll look over, and he's like talking and looking at us through the thing with the mic up to his face, and we go, yeah, sure. And he's like, it's for a dispensary. We're like, okay. And he like reads it out, and it's like this super cheesy and funny
thing.
You
want good weed?
Pretty much. Yeah, it's so funny.
No, have you met any friends?
Yeah, I made friends. Kind of. Not really, honestly. In class, everyone just does their own thing.
Yeah.
Like, especially in normal class, like not like major classes for my major, but stuff like science, no one. It's just notes the whole time. You have to pay attention because she has the thickest accent ever. Oh. And you can barely understand what she's saying, so you gotta go.
I got a professor.
You gotta be like this.
I got a professor that's Taiwanese. Good guy. Really good guy. But his accent's really thick and it's hard to understand sometimes. And my other professor, my science professor, since I'm a bio major right now, my parents are like, yeah, you should get into veterinarian. I'm like, I mean, they said they'll let me change my major, and I'm like, that's my decision. But,
well, yeah, once you go there, they don't need even the input. No matter what they say, it's all through you.
Yeah.
So you just be like, if they cut funding as well, just go on loans. You'll be paying them off for the rest of your life. Like my parents still are. That's paying. Oh, yeah. So my mom went back to college. So
when did your mom go back to college?
I don't remember.
What college did she go to?
UMKC. She went that because it's teaching school.
Did she meet your dad at the college?
They went to a different college back in the day. I don't know. And then my mom went back to college to get her master's.
Was it? I'm not gonna dox. I guess it doesn't even matter. What college was it?
That they went to?
I know your dad went to UCM, right?
I think so.
Where did your mom go?
I don't remember. Probably also UCM or somewhere near there. I don't know. It's not my concern. I don't give a crap where they went to college.
I know my dad.
I just know that I like the one I'm going to now.
My dad was originally supposed to go to Northwest. He's like, yeah, he's like, yeah, I was supposed to go here back in the day, and I chose Truman State over Northwest. Like, okay, cool, man.
Thanks for sharing, I guess.
On that tour, I almost took a alum sticker. And the guy's like, what are you doing?
What's a alum sticker?
They give a sticker out to alums that like are regular.
Alumni. Okay. I was like, what's alum?
And I didn't realize that the sticker was the alumni sticker. So he was like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, crap. Oh, I didn't see that. I'm sorry. And then I just dropped it down and I walked away.
Wait, they just had stickers laying around?
Yeah. What'd you do when you went for your tour?
I don't remember. We just kind of went to... Did you go to that house that was like... It looked like a house? Like a house in a neighborhood? Like when you walked in, they had like stairs in the front, and it was like someone's house, and then they just set an office in it. Did you go to that?
I don't.
Where did you first go when you got
the
there?
Union?
Oh yeah, no, we didn't.
Upstairs Union.
We went to. I guess yours was happening at a later date, so they probably changed everything. We went there, then we went to Hudson and Perrin first for our tour.
Yeah, we went to Hudson.
And then we kind of went a big circle, and then that's it.
Yeah. Did you look at any other colleges before that? After did you look at any?
I only went to that one.
Northwest.
It doesn't matter.
I guess it doesn't matter.
Dox me. Dox me, boys. I live at this address. I'm joking. But, yeah, freaking, what was...
So where was I at in my story of going on the date? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so we went on... So we drink coffee and we sit there for like 2 hours and we're talking and we decide to leave. She hands me the aux. I plug it in. She's like, what do you want to do now? I'm like... I was like, oh wow, you got a freaking cassette deck in here, and I'm like, how about we go to Vintage Stock, we buy a blank cassette, and I put music on it for you to listen to, a mixtape.
And then she was like, wow, you're a freaking nerd.
No. She's like, oh man, that sounds amazing. So we go and we do that. And I make some joke about the people in Vintage Stock being smelly and gross. And then we walk out, and I'll tell you the most awkward part of it.
Did they restock the blank cassettes? Because I took 2, and there was only 2 left.
There was a couple left.
Was there 2 left?
I don't know.
Because they were brand new unpackaged, so they didn't get them from another seller. That
yeah,
they bought
they had a couple. They had a couple other there that were hidden, I think. And yeah, I had I picked one up, and I picked up Pink Floyd's Another Brick in the Wall album, which I found, which was a complete find. But she took me home, and we're jamming out in the car or whatever, and oh my gosh, the freaking end part where I left out of the car was so awkward.
What did you do? How could you have ruined that?
She looks at me like this, and I'm like, what are you doing? What do you want from me? In my head, I didn't say it.
You go, what the fuck are you doing?
And I'm like, I was like,
well, I guess I'll go.
It was like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, my parents should be back now. I think, yeah, I should go. You know how my mom is, but she knows my mom. But my mom didn't set it up,
Okay. It's less... She set everything up. No. It was all a ruse.
But yeah, I was like... I don't know if she wanted me to, like...
No, I don't think that's what that was. I think she was looking at you like, bye, and you... overthinking it. Just when you say, bye, and then you leave. I had a good time. It's that easy. I am socially awkward. I'd know to do that. You just say bye, adios.
Well, I said bye, and I was just like, see ya. And I just went up there and left and kissed her afterwards. But yeah, I saw her because she goes to my school. And
she was Maplewood?
Yeah, she goes to Maple. And I drove her to her car, which was perfectly fine. We drove around or whatever. She asked me, can you help me walk to my classes and find my classes for me? Help me. And I did that because I'm an upstanding gent.
Upstanding gentleman.
And then she went on and on about college and stuff. And she's like, yeah, I'm going to transfer next year. And we were talking about another kid. You know Gray?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, with the thing with him and Josie, because he was there too. And he started talking about Josie or whatever.
I don't know who Josie is.
His girlfriend.
They don't know who Josie is.
Whatever. It doesn't matter.
They don't know any of these people.
Gray's a good guy. Whatever. I'm not gonna dox him. No, nothing. He's a good guy. But yeah, we were talking about that. We were talking about Gray because I talked to him most of the time. She asked me, "Oh, what were you guys talking about?" Blah blah blah, and she just went on and on and on and on and on and on. And I was like, I have to go now. And I'm like, see ya. And I felt bad because I almost like kicked her out of my car, but it wasn't really that. But yeah, that was that. I guess we're gonna hang out sometime soon.
Oh, so it didn't ruin it to the point of no more contact.
She doesn't hate me, no.
Like the other one.
No, yeah, she definitely hates me.
The other one. Girl numero uno hates Zach.
Because I remember the last conversation I had with her.
Oh, God, I'm sure it was great.
It was about college or something, and I was like, yeah, I went up to Northwest, blah, 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 about me going there, and I guess, we went up there, and I guess they messed my tour date up wrong. She's like, are you stupid or something? Like you didn't even realize that? I was like, whatever. Freaking
yeah, no, she doesn't like you.
She's
obvious.
She's horrible. She's kind of mean though. Dude, what's her face hit on me? You were the cutest.
Oh my gosh. Okay, stop reading your personal messages out to everyone.
Okay. Yeah, just go on a date, dude. I mean,
oh, like that. Okay.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know. I mean, I'm really awkward, man. Like, I feel like sometimes I'm more awkward than you.
No, man, I got Ollie.
You got
Pro
Ollie?
tips from Ollie.
Pro tips?
Dude, no, he's like pro
I
tip
know,
God.
he slays me.
Pro tip God. So, he gets really defensive when you talk about, like, I'll be like, man, I'll be like, man, you're like the most charismatic dude I know. And he'll be like, but I only got one girl. She's mine. Because he's in a relationship now and he gets really defensive. It's really funny.
That is cool.
If he's listening to this, dab on those haters, XD.
Dab.
He doesn't actually listen to these.
Shout out to Ollie.
He refuses to. Last time I tried to play one, he turned it off. I feel rejected. I wanted to show it to my friends.
Thanks for buying me the Chick-fil-A, Ollie.
Oh yeah, he'll never pay you back. Okay.
I offered.
Yeah, he's like, no, it's good. Don't worry, he hasn't talked about it since. He doesn't hold a grudge.
Okay.
Nor does he care. No. By the way, I'm gonna tell a funny story. Turns out you can connect to, if you're on your phone. I know some phones can't do this, like if they're like really crappy. If you have an iPhone or an Android, you can go and connect to like Bluetooth speakers.
Yeah.
Whenever you want. Mm-hmm. And the one that's recently connected on most Bluetooth speakers will take over the one that's already there if it's one that can bump another connection out. So say you're connected and you're playing We Are Number One, and you play that and you're memeing it out, right? And then all of a sudden, boop, you get disconnected and another connection plays and they start playing All-Star. You can do that. And we were showed us that by the guy who's supposed to keep us from doing crap like that. Our like hall monitor. Dude.
You need to talk about the hall monitor.
He was like, I have nothing to say about it.
But the Chads on your dorm hall.
Oh, our dorm's full of Chads. Okay,
we're not incels, by the way. So
yeah,
we're not.
We just use the term Chad because it's a very good description of those type of people, which is essentially just jocks. But the way that the halls are set up there is that it is a big tall building about 7 stories, and each story is only guys or only girls, and it's like guys girls like that. And our floor is a bunch of dudes who are like the definition of bro. Like, we have a dude from California.
Stoner?
No, he's got the
skater bro?
Beach blonde hair, but
it's
cut like short, but it's like spiked. No, he's like a football guy.
Not the...
And he talks like this, dude. It's so funny.
Not the freaking spiked hair.
It's not spiked. It's like not like this, but not styled. It's kind of like just like this in the front and then flat in the... It's not weird. It's like what everyone does. I don't know how to describe it. But he doesn't like do the fucking frosty tips. He's not that dude.
Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, no, he doesn't do that all over. And he wears a hat all the time mainly.
Oh,
so
dude, that's bad.
It has the thing where it like sticks through the hat hole, and so when he takes off his, because it's backwards, when he takes off his hat, it's kind of like spiked in the front and the back. It's not something he does on purpose. It's just the way his hair.
What city is he from?
I don't know. I've never talked to him. I just know he's from California.
Dang.
He's he's only there because we got a scholarship.
I know. I bet he feels really crappy right now.
We had a floor meeting, but it wasn't an official one. It was held with him. He started it, and he said, "I want college to be like in the movies. I want to have so much fun." And then that day, they did this thing called mattress tag, where you have a mattress. I don't know what they call it that. It's not tag, but they have a mattress. Like, you take your mattress from your bed, and you run down the hall, and someone else runs that way, and you smack into each other. And the fun of it is, like, you could get thrown across the room because you don't know who it is. You can't see. So it could be a guy who's like 500 pounds. And they did it for 30 seconds and then immediately got written up and carded, and which is bad, of course. And now they don't do that fun anymore. So he got shut down completely. And now he barely talks and sits in the back of floor meetings and then does, like, borderline racist remarks.
Oh.
Yeah, he's one of those guys.
Oh.
And every time a girl walks by, "Damn, dude, you see their ass, bro?" And then we'll be like Sexist. In the meeting, and he'll be sitting on the windowsill, which he does like an idiot, and he'll look out the window, "Bro, look at that girl, she's got such a fat ass." Like that, it's so cringe.
Dude, I went up there and the women are all right.
The point is that he's a D-bag.
I know. But okay, so when I went into your dorm or thing,
we got the nasty one.
Yeah. And I just see when I walk in just like a poster of like a Mario or Smash Bros or something.
It was each floor is themed, and I conveniently got the one that is Smash Bros. Wall.
And
I really like Smash Bros.
Yeah,
So I was like, yes.
I like Smash Bros too.
The other ones are lame and boring.
But
like Zoo. It's gonna be up year round as well.
You know what I took away is that, what's cool is that you guys do that SNES and the NES thing that you played or whatever.
Yeah, I have the
cool.
NES in my room.
I know.
Barely works.
Who's the guy who brought the video games down on the?
It's not all his.
Oh.
Other people contribute. He brought his SNES Classic Edition, so it's like a little tiny one, the SNES. The one it's like $70. It's easy to find them now. They recalled them. Like, they didn't recall. They like stopped producing them, and then they started like discreetly, and so you can find them at like Walmart for like $60. But he brought that down. He brought like his Switch. He brought down He brought down a Xbox. No, his Xbox was Mortal Kombat. I forgot he bought an Xbox. And then some other kid brought down his GameCube and Melee, and so we were playing Melee like singles, getting bodied because he plays Melee and I don't. Oh. If anyone who plays Melee knows what I'm talking about, getting bodied is like that's like what happens if you're bad at Melee.
But the dichotomy of what I took away from going into that dorm is that it was a mix. Like, there was like Chads, and then there was like the nerds, the incels.
Our floor is completely split in half. The side I'm on is the Chad side. The other side is just full of like, I wouldn't say loser, but they're losers. They're like these people.
The guy that lives next door doesn't seem like a Chad.
Noah doesn't know. Noah. Anyway, yeah. But he will he's a cool guy. I like him.
Yeah,
but everyone else hates him because he actually enforces the rules, so they don't like him. But
is he from Iowa or something? That's what I read.
No, I don't know.
He had like his little thing on the wall. Maybe. Hey, my name's Noah.
Maybe he is. I have no idea.
Okay, just...
But he could be. But most people are from in-state. He on the other side is full of like the greasiest, nastiest people you'll ever meet. Man. They walk out of their room and their hair is, they have the long hair, but not like the kept long hair and the cool long hair. Like it's long because I don't want to go outside and get a haircut long, and it's like greasy, so it sticks together. It looks like they just got out of the shower, but they didn't just get out of the shower. And they didn't, because I haven't seen them in the restroom once. So I have no idea.
Well, I mean, that restroom was interesting because it didn't have urinals.
Well, it's because they interchange which ones are boys' floors and which ones are girls' floors. Yeah.
I did not know.
I don't know when they do it, but I know they interchange.
Dang.
So.
What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah. When I was walking towards your guys' dorm when you texted me, I got stopped by like one of my childhood friends or whatever, And
Yeah.
I mean, I've talked to him, like, I've hung out with him in person, like, I hang out with him in person, like, twice, maybe a year, I don't know. Because, you know, our families are good friends. And he stops me and, like, out of nowhere, freaking scares me pretty much. He's like, "Hey, Zach." And I started talking to him. And I've told you about this guy in the past.
Is this the guy you said I shouldn't room with?
Yeah. So he's not gonna listen to this, so why does it even matter? Yeah, he's a horrible student. And first of all, he pretty much like said, "Yeah, I'm using my girlfriend and her parents' money to, get an apartment with her. I'm gonna mooch off her pretty much."
He literally said that stuff?
In front of her parents.
Oh my god.
He said, "Yeah, without these girls, I wouldn't get any of my work done or anything like that. I wouldn't even go to class."
He's literally just depending on them to provide for him. Wow. I'm sure he's a great guy.
Good guy. No, he spent the night at my house. What was it? Last December, I think. Because he was hosting foreign exchange students, and one of them's the guy from Taiwan that I told you about. That's super cool. I'm actually gonna go see him next summer, probably. Fly out there. Not gonna be like Trenton though in Japan though.
Trenton vlogging his whole Japan experience. Oh, golden.
But the other kid was from Germany, and he was a total d-bag.
Oh, I got a German on our floor.
Germans. Not all of them are bad though.
We have we don't know his name because he won't talk to anyone.
Yeah.
But so he's referred to as the German, but he's not mean or anything. He's a nice guy, but his English is enough to understand me. That's about it. So like I'll be like hello, and he'll be like hi.
Hello there.
Like he said, "What is name?" one time when asking for my name.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, okay, this guy.
Well,
I don't know how he's gonna function here, but
the guy that I know that came over to my house, he had pretty good English, but like I took him out for pizza and I drove.
Oh yeah, you told me. This
Yeah. And freaking, he's like, one's not gonna be enough, and I'm like, dude, the pizzas are like $10, $20. I don't have that money. And like he's like, even my friend from the guy that I met from Taiwan, which is a super cool guy, he produces music. I sent you some of his music actually.
I don't remember what it was though.
But he's like
lo-fi, so it blended together.
It's like
it was lo-fi.
Eastern, like
it was lo-fi.
It's not lo-fi.
It's like it was literally lo-fi.
No,
I
it's
remember
not lo-fi.
it. No,
I'm not gonna play it.
I believe you. You don't have to look it up.
I'll play it later.
I believe you. I can just search it up.
But
hello, Mr. Stark. I'm joking.
But yeah, like he was pretty much like I talked to my friend from Taiwan. He's like, yeah, I freaking hate him because they had to share a room together.
Oh, he sounds like a guy you wouldn't want to hang out with.
Yeah.
Why? I never understood why they are foreign exchange students. They come from their country to America or wherever else they choose. We're in America, so we know that they come to America. It's one of their options. But they come here. Why did they come to where we live?
They have no choice.
They don't have a choice?
They don't have a choice.
They just plop them in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah, I talked to my mom, was thinking about, okay, getting a foreign exchange student because, my friend...
We need culture in my life.
No, it's not like that. They were just like, because my dad had his best friends from Norway. And it was a good experience for, I guess, him or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, my parents would be like, heck no. I don't want to live in our basement for a year.
But it was like his friend that hosted it, whatever. It's a whole story. But good guy from Norway. But,
You meet the guy from Norway?
No, I know.
Okay.
I'm friends with him, yeah.
Okay.
I
thought you just didn't know this dude from Norway.
He comes back every year.
Interesting.
But yeah, they have no choice. They just plop them whatever family's a suit. And they just plop them. They spend like $8,000, and then they just come. And it's what is interesting because at I guess both of our college, I guess eventually both of our university at Northwest, is that you get a lot of people coming in from different countries.
It's not actually as much as I thought it'd be. There is more than like high school because high school there's like one. obviously it's expensive, but when you're in college, like you pay for it, but they also pay for things like food and stuff sometimes. I think ours does that. If you want to go out of country, or if they want to come into country,
you can do the out of country, and I was thinking about doing that possibly.
You pay for that trip after you're done with college. Like, it is a huge fat cash blob. One of my professors was talking about he's still paying for his wife's foreign exchange like trip, or her like 2-week trip that they do, because it's like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know it's super expensive.
He's still paying for it, and it was like 10 years ago. So I'm like, oof, that's a fat stack of money I ain't willing to drop. So it would be cool though. There is weird options like. I can go to middle of some random African country. Like, they have some surprising stuff that I've heard about. Yeah, mainly there's like Germany or France or no, that's a city.
Yeah, I know.
I'm talking about countries you go to. You would go to Paris.
You know what's so ironic is they do my friend's university. In Taiwan, they do Taichung.
Taichung University. You can go there.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably most likely it's not gonna happen, but.
Yeah, it's something you can do.
But I mean,
I'd be alone in my apartment. When you try your best, but you don't.
No, it'll probably be like, I don't know. If it happens, probably sooner.
My parents said that if you want to do it, you gotta start now. You gotta start planning now for funds and stuff. And I said, nope, I ain't doing it. If I want to go to another country, I'll do it on my own time. I don't want to do crap over there. I love planes.
I like planes, but
I love planes because I don't know why, but plane rides always are
dude, they're
fun.
comforting.
I love plane rides.
Aren't they comforting?
Yeah, just bring your phone on, listen to music, sleep, watch YouTube, do whatever you want.
Now, my only thing is like I don't want to sit next to some rando.
I usually sit next to my family, or
that's what I do.
If I sit next to a rando, usually I'm not on a plane that's packed, so I'm like, there's a seat.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't matter.
I don't know, for some reason that gives me like
I've sat next to a rando before.
Some social anxiety, and I don't know why.
They're not going to talk to you.
I know they're not going to talk to me.
Well, but actually, they could.
They could.
That's when they do not know social cues at all.
But like, I get pretty claustrophobic sometimes. So don't freaking lock me in a like room or something. A small space room. I'm gonna
lock you in that room right there. I'm pointing at it. You're gonna go right there. I'm gonna lock you in the closet.
That'd be horrible.
Are you actually claustrophobic?
I'm claustrophobic.
I feel comfortable in tight spaces.
I feel claustrophobic. I get sick.
When I'm in a big room, I feel indifferent. I just don't really care. You don't need to keep the computer.
Yeah. Oh.
Look what you've done. Look what you've done. You're polluting our audio.
But like on the flight back from Florida, like there was this guy that got the window seat, and I was like, I told my sister, I'm like, you're gonna sit next to him. This guy's like slumped over like this. I'm like, I don't want him like to like be like this on me and try to lay his head on me for some weird reason.
Sometimes people do crap like, well, they don't do it on purpose. They fall asleep like this and then they slouch and their head will touch you and it's terrible. But I either get a window seat or a aisle seat. The middle seat is the worst. But yeah, I like the aisle seat because if I have to pee, dude, I could just.
You know what happened to my dad?
He died.
No, he was in the bathroom. We were getting turbulence and like. He said he was on the freaking crapper, and like, just turbulence hit his head on the top of the freaking.
Oh yeah, well, that's why you don't go to the restroom when they have the seatbelt thing on. You always go when it's like really chill.
But I think it was off. I don't know.
Sometimes you can't avoid it. Sometimes it's just.
Those dang birds.
I haven't
polluting our airways.
That's not what turbulence
is. I know it isn't.
I haven't flown very often though, so I can't give experiences or stories.
When was the last time you flew?
A long time ago. Well, not too long, probably a couple years. I went to Florida.
Yeah, that's weird.
And I hate Florida. Florida's the worst state on the planet.
Yeah, it is gross.
It is terrible. The people are weird. People walk around shirtless, even when it's like suburbs, not in by the beach, so it's weird. And everyone does drugs, and it's hot and humid, and the beaches are gross, especially if you go to the freaking place I went to. It was terrible.
Where'd you go? I went to Destin.
I went to Fort Myers.
Fort Myers.
I don't like that beach.
I don't like beaches at all.
I hate beaches.
I
like beaches for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I don't want to be there anymore.
And then you realize, oh, man, there's some freaking gross people here. The sand is freaking everywhere. And the water is disgusting. Okay.
We went on like a gray day too. It was like overcast, but it wasn't raining.
And
it was just cloudy. So it was this terrible like atmosphere. But I spent the entire time picking up sand dollars. Because I don't keep them though, because that's bad. I just pick them up and look at them and put them down.
Okay,
because you don't take them from their environment.
This is gonna sound freaking weird, but like, okay, I'm a science major or bio major. That's like, you know, emphasis on like animal science and crap. So like, you know, we learn about freaking animals out there. And then you just realize, I knew this before this, like going there and stuff.
I hate animals.
No, just swimming in the ocean and lake I will not do, for the simple fact of all the things that I think like...
All the things that can kill you?
No.
Or get you gross?
No. Just the fact that animals, you know, release their goods out into the water.
They nut in the water.
Yeah,
that's how fish reproduce.
Yeah, they
nut on the eggs.
That's what I want to do. But every time I seem to swim in a lake or an ocean, I think about that getting in my mouth.
That I don't care about. I'm not conscious about that, especially the ocean because it's so big, and on beaches when there's no fish because there's people in it. But I've caught a fish in the ocean. It was just swimming around by my feet, and I grabbed it.
Oh, wow.
It was a little tiny. I don't know what it was, but I grabbed
probably
it.
Probably nutted out there.
It probably nutted in the water somewhere, but I grabbed it. I grabbed its slimy body and threw it back. I like this, yeet, and threw it back in the water.
Like a freaking...
I didn't chuck it. I threw it like a couple feet.
It's like a spear. But you got to think about like every freaking living thing on here, every living thing on planet Earth, like just.
You would think that I would be
try to get some nut or get enough nut.
You think I'd be like more worried about like stuff like that, because I'm the type of guy who, if I get a cough, I think I'm dying.
Yeah, you do exaggerate things like quite a bit.
When I'm sick, it is like I'll be like, man, I'm sick. I won't say like I'm dying, but I'll be like, man, I'm really sick.
You've got a very self-aware personality, I think.
That is not related to me talking
about
thinking I'm dying when I'm sick.
I know. But I'm just saying in general.
Because like this is the thought process. I will wake up in the middle of the night with like a pain in my chest and be like, what the heck? What is this? And then I'll get up. I'll usually sit up and feel it and be like, this sucks. And I don't know what it is. Sometimes it doesn't happen all the time. This isn't a frequent thing. Usually it's heartburn, which I get frequently. Because I probably don't eat the best.
I don't eat the best. I'm trying to get on possibly a all protein diet to build.
All protein diet gets obese. You need to have some vegetables.
It's gonna be a diverse. I just want to bulk.
I just need to eat less pizza because that's the fastest line there.
You know I have something called skinny fat, which is
so you don't look fat, but you got the BMI.
Yeah,
because that's me. Yeah. I was that, and then I got fat too. So I had a terrible BMI then, and I have an even worse now. I just didn't look it. Now I'm starting to look it. If you look at me from the side, you'll see that I'm like bigger down here.
Pull up your shirt.
Oh,
no, I'm just kidding.
You won't see that. No, but
I've already seen it.
The truffle shuffle. But yeah, it's kind of like when you room with someone who's like the most physically fit person you've ever seen.
Yeah, dude.
It's like okay, I see how it is.
He's ripped, man.
He's not ripped. He's just skinny.
He's got some abs.
It's because there's nothing there. He doesn't eat very much.
That's how you do it.
You starve yourself. No eating healthy. No eating salads and grilled chicken. No, you just don't eat and you die. But yeah. Any other topics you want to hit?
We can talk about some other stuff, but like just like realization that everything freaking does.
The realization of everything nuts in the ocean. Not everything.
Not everything.
Some fish actually do normal reproduction.
Yeah, they're some not viviparous, but
they don't nut in the water.
They don't nut. they get sexual, but
I think salmon nut in the water.
They nut, yeah.
Well, everything nuts. That's how it works. Just some nut in the water.
But it's the realization that, like, oh, everything nuts. So.
If we ever get... let's pretend in the future that this gets big, which it won't. We need to make a shirt that says, they nut in the water. You say, it nuts in the water. That needs to be a shirt, and it's got a picture of a salmon on it. It says, it nuts in the water. Everything nuts in the water. Everything nuts in the water, and it's like an oceanside view. That needs to be a shirt that exists.
Should we name the podcast?
Episode title, It Nuts in the Water.
Everything nuts in the water.
Everything nuts in the water. But yeah, it does. Everything does nut in the ocean. That's how it works.
But, like, yeah, that's how it works. And you just think about, like, man, like, if animals are disgusting, like, humans are freaking disgusting, like, we could sometimes even worse.
We make a lot of crap. A lot of garbage. I guess that is kind of gross. I think we've always had waste, like tons of waste. Not bodily waste, like just crap we emit. Even in caveman times, I'm sure we left crap laying around.
Yeah, we probably did.
Well, it was biodegradable back then because no one made anything. But like, even like farming equipment back in old farming, when they just figured out farming was a thing, we still find like crap laying around, which now we treat as relics, but it's really just garbage. Like, we don't need a rake head from prehistoric human times. Okay, no one needs that. Get rid of it. Don't put it in a box. We don't care. We've seen enough rake heads from what million BC. Who gives a crap? I don't know. It's so stupid.
What else was it? Okay. Yeah. You know what was interesting? I was at class, last Thursday? Yeah, that's where I went. And my teacher just goes on a rant about him being a recovering alcoholic.
Yeah.
Just going on about it most of the class period, talking about
those teachers are the best.
Yeah, I mean
they just go on rants for the entire class period, so they never get anything done. I love it.
He's a pretty cool guy. I mean, what was kind of weird is that he noticed that I got a haircut, and he was like, "Hey, nice hair."
Everyone notices when I get a haircut because I get them so infrequently. I'm getting one tomorrow.
Please don't get it.
Why? I always get a haircut. I'm getting it because it's in my face, and I don't like it.
How does your hair grow?
Slowly. Yeah.
Well,
my hair grows
that's
slowly.
Because you cut it really short.
I do cut it really short. I cut it really short, and in public, I often wear like hats, so it doesn't look like I have hair sometimes. You see like my sideburns. That's about it. And even then, they're cut.
Well,
also.
I mean, if you ever have to do chemotherapy,
I'll blend right in, boys. Blend in with the boys.
Yeah, but I mean, if you grew it out, what would it look like?
Ugly. I would look terrible with longer hair. I would look terrible. My face structure
so
is already gross.
Like I know mine's like
I got the weird like fat face. So if I had the longer hair, it'd be weird. But
I got the freaking.
I just take after my family. My dad cuts it so short. Like
you look like do you look more like your mom?
I don't look like any of my family members.
I don't look like my sister. I look like my mom.
Anyone.
I took the freaking native traits of like not the skin of obviously, but like the facial structure.
Do you have like? Can you smell me from far away? I might smell like sweat because I was out working, but I don't want to shower till later.
No, you don't smell bad. Are you one of those people that take a shower every day?
Well, yeah, you're supposed to take a shower every day, but
no, I don't take a shower every day.
Are you sure you want to divulge that publicly?
I take it like every 2 days. But I mean, it's
every other day. You mean
every other day? Yeah,
not every 2 days. It takes 2 days for you to take one. You come to school and you just reek. You're just like, hey guys.
I
take one every day.
That's too much for me.
I take one every day, and I wash my hair every day. But my hair used to, dude, back in high school, like freshman year, not like last year, like freshman year, I emitted grease like a freaking slug. Like I would wash my hair like diligently, and I'd come to school and it's greased over. Like it's like I was like Man, puberty hit me hard. I don't know what.
Man,
like
puberty.
I had acne out the butt. I had the greasiness that just seeped out of me.
You know what's so weird about mine?
I hated it.
Mine is like I hit puberty, didn't get much acne. Now I got more acne now than I did.
I have less acne now, but I still get little breakouts right here on my nose and on my chin.
Do you take medicine?
I have one right here.
I take medicine.
Oh, is it gone? Is there still one on my chin?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was. It does. I can't feel it anymore. There was one that was a lot bigger.
I take medicine, but
I don't. I never did. I just
like mine's not bad. Mine's not bad, but it's just I just take medicine for it.
You ever see those people in like the halls at school where their face is so scarred that they'll permanently look like they have like divots in their face?
I got family members like that.
It's bad, man. It's like, oh, you know that they did that to themselves too, because that's what happens when you like pick at it or pop them. If you pop them, they'll scar. You have to use ointments.
It is an interesting thing how we've evolved to have acne.
Well, the acne is just a side effect of emitting grease. I don't know why
and they say that maybe it's because some of our diets,
maybe
all the triglycerides we take in.
I don't know why we emit grease. I know why we sweat, obviously, but I don't know why we emit oils. Let me look it up. You continue speaking about something while I'm looking it up.
Speaking. No. No. No, but it is a very interesting thing. Just like that. And just like how some people are more prone to it other than other people.
It's meant to keep our skin like smooth. I don't know why we need it smooth, but it exists for that purpose. It keeps it smooth, but if there's too much, it clogs pores. That's what pimples are. And then there's dirt in the pore, so that's what that.
Dirty pore.
That's what a pimple is. Dirty pore.
Dirty pore.
Those dirty pore. For the first time ever, I got to talk about this before. How much time we have left? Okay, we got time. Oh my gosh. Have you ever heard the term lemon stealing whore?
No.
Really?
No.
It's been around a while, and I've always heard it. I didn't know what it was from, but you lemon stealing whore. But it's from the clip, the beginning part of a porno before they start doing porno stuff. You know, they have the really bad acting.
Yeah. I've seen the one where it's like the ripped skin.
So funny.
Have you seen the one with the two guys that's ripped skin? Daddy never told us not to be ashamed of our...
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I've seen those weird clips. They're freaking weird. This one is comparable. Like this one is probably my favorite out of the weird bad. If you find them on YouTube, just look up like lemon stealing whore on YouTube, and it's the first bit before they do it. And they're not even trying to do sexy talk. It's literally like this. Wow, honey, I can't believe we just got this new lemon tree. I really love lemons. And they start talking about getting insurance on their lemon tree. And then they say we can take our lemon. We can use our lemon tree as collateral. Like they start getting in the logistics of lemon trees.
Is it
right? It's so weird.
Are these movies a full?
This is a full porno. This is the thing.
About an hour and 30 minutes.
I don't know. I never looked it up.
Award-winning Sundance Film Festival.
This beginning part is like 5 minutes long because they start doing stuff after that. But guess they're like sitting there.
Great script.
And then the woman goes, "Yeah, I really love our lemon tree. Too bad those lemon stealing whores come in, all those whores, and take our lemons. They just refer to them as whores." It goes, "Yes, those whores. Yes, honey, those whores always take our lemons." And then this guy goes, "Has this been 10 seconds and we haven't looked at our lemon tree?" "Yeah, it has." Looks at lemon tree. "Look, a whore!" And there's like a woman in the tree or something. And then he goes, "Look, it's a lemon stealing whore. Lemon stealing whore."
When you get a filmmaking degree at USC but end up making pornos.
It's so funny. I love it. It's comedy gold. Oh,
You're getting a media degree, but if I ever see you directing a porno,
you can't see me. I wouldn't be.
I mean,
you don't see the.
No, yeah, I know, but your name is attached to.
No, I'd give him a fake name. People often have performant names, like names.
I don't know. I don't divulge into that.
I don't either. I just know. I watched a documentary about stuff like that. Not about porno, but it was a topic.
I've listened to a couple podcasts about actresses, but
yeah,
it's a weird business.
It's like one of the biggest industries in the United States.
Yeah,
like
I didn't know that.
It's really big. There's a lot of money in it. That's why people do it.
There's a bunch of incels fapping.
A lot of people
All the people
really like that stuff, and it gets them a lot of money. They get a lot of money. I bet the directors get fat money.
They probably do.
They're probably living in mansions.
I heard that they freaking make
and they don't even
about $8,000 for.
The time they don't even be on set.
A couple thousand.
They just set things up and then don't even show up. They don't even need to be there. So
there's like, I heard
it's like being a pimp. You don't actually do the work. Like, there's not much work to be done. It doesn't matter how bad the acting is. It doesn't matter how good it's produced. All that matters is that stuff is happening.
I heard there's quite a bit of they
have a lot of production behind it. Racism?
Like, I've heard from some people some people get really offended, like, oh, it's a black dude I'm doing it with. I don't want to do it with a black dude. I don't know much about the topic, but I've heard that complaint. But
maybe,
but
I don't know. I don't delve into the topic ever. I watched a video on YouTube that was like weird facts or something, and one of the facts was it was the biggest industry, and then it talked about how people get money just for setting things up, like setting up dates, and then they get paid a ton of money just to set things up, and then they leave.
I bet the majority of those people, they don't nut in the sea.
They don't. Everything nuts in the sea. Or everything nuts. Was it everything nuts in the sea?
Yeah, everything nuts in the sea.
Everything nuts in the water?
Everything nuts in the water. Maybe that was it. Ocean or...
You'll listen back.
Yeah.
That's going to be the title of the episode. Don't change it.
I'm not.
I'll be like, this is the title. You'll be like, okay. Proceeds to not put the title I told you up. And it's like, So, please get it right this time.
I mean, we could always change it.
No.
The titles.
The titles are fine now. This title better be what we say when you listen back to edit it. Find the part where we say we're going to title it, and that's what we're going to title it, because it's amazing, and that shirt needs to exist.
We make it anyways.
Everything nuts in the water. I think it was everything nuts in the sea.
Yeah, it's got a better ring to it.
Who knows? You'll look at it.
How much time do we have?
I think we got 10 minutes.
Yeah, we'll extend the runtime.
Well, the runtime is on here is limited as well.
Yeah, we should be good.
Do you got anything else to hit? Any last topics to cover before we wrap it up?
I just didn't know that was a big... I
like how you're bamboozled by that.
I know, it's just...
When I say one of the biggest, I mean in the top 10. I don't mean like number 1, number 2.
I know, but still in the top 10, like, those guys, they're making good money.
Oh, the higher ups, man, people like that are rolling in dough.
I mean, you freaking think about the guys that made Pornhub.
Dude, they're like this right now. Money!
We're glad all of our customers, we have a 96% FAP rate.
What? What does that even mean?
Just like, oh yeah, we did the job. We did the job well. Most of our characters are guaranteed with a FAP. They FAP.
You know what else? You know what else is making people money besides that industry?
What?
What was it? Have you heard of the people who stream themselves eating food?
Oh yes.
What's it called?
Mukbang.
That?
Have you seen Trisha Paytas?
Those people have a lot of money.
Yeah.
A lot of money.
You know Trisha Paytas?
Not YouTube ones. I'm talking like ones in Korea. Because over there it's really big.
Yeah.
But like it's crazy dough. Like I don't know what they're doing. Like it's stupid. They just eat in front of a camera.
But even the YouTube ones. See the YouTube ones.
They have amazing views, but I mean YouTube doesn't pay well. We all know this.
Yeah, but the chick that does this one mukbang, she just bought a $250,000 like Lamborghini.
Oh my god. Why do you know this? Do you watch it?
I watched one of her videos. She's like freaking psychopathic. Her name's Trisha Paytas. I'm sure some people out there know her. But she does she one time put a bag over her head and like was crying about her boyfriend breaking up with her.
Interesting.
So interesting.
But yeah, that's another stupid thing that people do and get a lot of money for doing it. Like that's really dumb. You know what else I think is dumb? Professional streamers. Even though I think streams are entertaining to watch, they shouldn't be like getting the amount of money they get. They're playing video games on the internet for views. I just think it's stupid.
You know what? You watch H3 podcast, don't you?
Sometimes I don't watch it every time.
He's been getting a lot of flack recently
because he hasn't been uploading. Because but you've been making podcast episodes and then you're claiming that you can't even produce anything. But I'm like, the podcast episodes are way less taxing. You just sit in a room and talk.
Yeah. I'm
sure you will write a bullet pointed list or something.
I mean, obviously,
we've done that.
I've only got like 200 subscribers, but coming up with a video concept is really quite difficult, and making a script for it.
Well, the reason they're mad is because he's having problems in his head about stuff outside of YouTube. It's just like that, and they're like, dude, you're making their big problem is he's making podcast episodes like at a normal schedule, but his normal channel's been lacking, and they think it's an excuse that he's just being lazy. But I don't care really.
But he did
I have stopped watching H3's channel a while ago. I haven't seen it like.
Well, he did a podcast with another comedian, Bill Burr, and like Ethan was like super defensive the whole time.
Who's Bill Burr?
He's a huge comedian. He's not my favorite comedian.
I don't have a favorite comedian.
Most comedians do a podcast. I like
because they're funny. They're funny people, so they easily get successful at it. So it's just a thing to do on the side. We're not very funny.
Well, I mean, the nutting in the sea was classic.
Let's not burn that joke out.
I'm not burning it. But Joey, I like Joey Diaz and Theo Vaughn. Those are two guys you should check out. They're pretty funny.
Yeah. I don't really follow any comedians that much. I feel like we're starting to ramble.
Yeah, we are.
I think we might want to wrap it up. I feel like if we stay any longer, we'll overstay our welcome.
You're on our own podcast.
Pause that. Okay. Any final words?
Well, thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening to us ramble for the past 20 minutes.
I hope the clickbait, well, not the clickbait title, but the title intrigued you and you enjoyed your...
I hope the title was as funny as we thought it was 20 minutes ago. No, it was like 10 minutes ago. But yeah.
It's going to be pretty funny. Trenton's going to see it and he's just going to be like...
Oh my gosh, what? Not on my good Christian channel. Hey guys, let's pray before our thing. Remember when he tried to do that? Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, that was we'll save that for another episode.
We already talked about it.
We already talked about it. Did we?
The episode he did it. We're like, dude, stop alienating.
No. I thought you meant the Burger King thing.
Oh, him getting really deep in life, deep thoughts at Burger King. We'll
like,
talk about that when he's here.
Okay.
Because that's funny, and we need him to be there because he's a funny guy. So
we got to hear about his Minneapolis trip.
Oh yeah, isn't that where he is now?
Yeah. That's
why he's not here. It's not just lazy. I mean, Aaron probably could show up today if we asked, but we didn't because he would have said no.
Poor Aaron.
Poor Aaron. He works so much.
Dude, I feel bad.
Is he doing any higher schooling? I don't know.
He's gonna do college. He's doing UMKC is what he said. Okay. But I mean, even that, you're like a year older, and then you're coming into
But then you're
freshman.
You're like big brother to everyone else.
Yeah.
But you don't dorm there. But anyway.
Slaps.
Audie, say your outro thing.
Just
dab on the haters XD.
Dab on the haters XD. LOL. Lol.
Hit that yeet.
MTV Cribs coming soon.
No,
but check out ZachDirects and Wackofan.
I don't have anything.
Twitter.
I guess my Twitter, yeah, but my Twitter's just retweeting memes.
But
and people saying funny shit. So
thanks for watching. Listening. Watch. Whatever.
No one actually watches it because it just the stationary image.
Yeah.
We should probably change that at one point.
Yeah.
Anyway, adios, goodbye, and yeet.
In the Lord Savior, yeet. Bye. Thanks for watching this episode of the podcast. We should be back with our full cast of people. So see you till next time, and don't forget to subscribe.